Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to Saturday, the 2nd of April. And, good Lord, it's almost 4 o'clock out here. It's been raining off and on all day. Keep coming out to see if the lawn's at a point where I can attempt to get it. And, it's actually been about an hour and a half since it rained last, and the wind's all kicked up, and the grass, for the most part, is dry. So, I'm gonna go check out and dig that old John Deere out for the first time in 2022. First time in many, many months. See how far I can get this thing done. See, look, Sasha and Andy don't like because the cables drag through it. Kelly goes, you ought to put them on some piano wire and just cut the grass. Just let them run in circles. She knows. How do you know, Sasha? You realize it's been over 6 months? Look at her. She knows I'm going for that lawn. Maybe because I got the keys to the lock barn. She must know the sound of them. So anyway, let's go see what we can tackle here. All right, I don't know how I ended up with none, but I have no regular lawnmower gas. All I have is my treated ethanol-free super. And old John Deere's gonna like that, I tell you what. Kind of expensive for a lawnmower, but you got to use what you have. I could go to the store and get some, but yeah, it won't hurt it. It'll do it some good. She may need the horsepower. It's kind of thick out there. It says for the rest of the day, 1 to 0% chance of rain. So let's get her done if we're gonna get her done. Look at this. Look at that right by the garage. 6 o'clock out here now. We're winning, but I have the entire backyard still to do. Look at Annie hiding. Sasha always hides because she goes over that ridge. You can see her because I'm standing up. I did get that back part. It used to be a garden, but I have all of this, and this is the thickest, worst of the entire yard. Hope I get done before it gets dark. Well, at about 10 minutes till 7, I've got her done. Hold on a second here. See if we can capture this plane up here. What do you think? Can we even see it up there? Oh, there he is. That's kind of hard to focus on though, isn't it? And look at them rain clouds coming. We're just getting this thing done. So, as you guys see it normally, here as of late, there she is. That mama's out there killing herself raking that up. If you don't rake it, it makes such a mess. We almost need two lawnmowers to get this done. I mean, wheelbarrows. That's a lot of grass. Ton of grass. There she is. First cut of the year. Well, hello, you young ladies. We sure used a lot of electrical stuff on that today. The leaf blower works good to rake leaves and stuff. Yeah, you're probably cool enough I can stick you on the charger. Right there. You're in. Are you in? Yeah? No? Yeah, look at that thing. That's a 9 amp one that sacked out. That's Kelly leaf blowing the lawn. I think I got another one over here too. Let me stick it on there. There we go. Got 2 of them charging at once. I think it's got, I didn't use that today. That's got its own charger over there. It's got fans and all kinds of stuff that run on it. That's this one here. Oh, still got Kelly's Cena plugged in. Doesn't need to stay plugged in. But that's the battery for the skill mower. I haven't charged that thing since last year. I wonder what shape it's in. Perfect. That's cool. I don't leave the charger plugged in. I just use it when I need it. Kelly's a little, make sure her little waterproof thing is all sealed up. When I was using the 20S as well, I marked them so we knew whose was what. Because we'd get them mixed up every once in a while. And yeah, that weirded some stuff out. Because it's you know, I guess I was the that's especially when we were using the old Bluetooth back on the old Hero 4s. You guys remember those things? Good Lord. Yeah, if we got those things mixed up, one had a different sound than the other. Kelly, I think we got our Cenas mixed up. So finally we tagged them. I just went by the serial number. It was on the back of them. So it was easier just to put our name on them. Look at that last, you probably can't see any of that. Last ride, bugs all over it. Yeah, it's a sign of the times. All the bugs. Kelly's got bugs on hers too. Oh, good Lord, she's got lots of, well, she's gone because I did the Iron, the GT, and the Road King all while she was just on hers. No handprints. I still haven't cleaned up her little scuffage back there. I want to get it good and clean first. It's just a light little thing. All the clear coat Harley puts on these things, they clean up. The other thing, the bugs just blast the front side of her fenders. There's nothing in the way. I mean, it's just open. It just whoop, comes and hits them. But I use that Flogenic stuff I was using on it. Wherever that's at. Maybe I didn't use it. I think I was using a bug slide on it. Oh, I got that huge bottle of it. This is the last bottle I got. I got this big monster. That'll last a while. You can mess around with them small bottles. And it was a cheaper price to get the big one. That old GT. You are some kind of fun. It's just crazy how fun that thing is. I just love the sound of it. The whirring and the compression braking on that thing. I love that kind of stuff. The old hims. We need to get those both out and go ride. If nothing else, I need to take hers for a ride anyway. Get the juices flowing in it in a real way, you know. Actually take it out and take it for a good ride. The old DR, that's always fun. You tend to go too fast on that thing. They handle really good. They got plenty of get up and go for an old oil cooled, big old radiator on that thing. Oil cooler. And then these are the same way. The GT, she's got the big oil cooler. And Kelly freaks me out when it comes on because I keep forgetting. There's the Road King's oil cooler. There's the Slim's oil cooler. And Kelly's just like my Road King, but hers has got a fan. She has no oil cooler. But that's alright. She's stocked. She doesn't create a bunch of heat. I think tomorrow it's supposed to rain, so won't be a ride then either. I was just thinking how nice it was today, but that lawn, I had to get that lawn done. Because I think it's supposed to rain first part of next week, so it'll probably be next weekend before I got the lawn done. And, yeah. You imagine adding another week to that? That was really, really, really bad. Went through 4 amp, 5 amp, and that 9 amp. I think I was saying it was an 8 amp or something at some point. I keep forgetting whether there's 9 or 8. But anyway, and I used the 5 amp for a short bit and sacked it out with the weed eater. And then came in and put it on the charger, and it was 4 out of the 5 bars, and she went through that one too. She likes that leaf blower. That works really good. You just take that old Milwaukee leaf blower and just blast it at the grass, you know, put it in high speed and just let her rip. And it blows it into piles and then break it up, put it in a wheelbarrow, throw it over the fence. The horse ends up gnawing on it. Well, most of it. She's old enough, she doesn't, you know, people go, oh, she'll get colic or whatever they call it. And nope. She only has so much, and the rest of it just turns to the dried up dust. She'll nip on it a little bit here and there. She's old. She's old and wise. You know what? I didn't, Kelly had some of her diabetic medicine. I think it might have it wasn't a medicine, it was a needles for her. I don't know if it's a needles. I think it's needles where she takes the medicine. I don't think it's the little, because those things are a little spring-loaded bang. I don't know. I don't know about all that stuff. That's what we should do. Maybe ride those things together. They both run now. Both carbs are clean. They got fresh non-ethanol fuel, which I never had to. This is my lawnmower gas. I think at some point during the winter, I just dumped it in the war wagon or something, because I always keep gas. And I filled the non-ethanol premium, and I just I used that for the generators and stuff like that. And most of that's gone out of there was between the two dirt bikes that filled those tanks up. But I didn't have to put gas in the lawnmower. It was full from last year, and I always treat it, thankfully. And when I opened up and smelled the gas, it was nice and fresh. So we did all of that, even though it took that much time, in about a half a tank. That's pretty cool. I mean, she was topped off. But I think I remember that last one, just keeping the tank full. You know, it's not important on that thing because it's a plastic tank, but the fuller your tank is, the less open to the atmosphere it is. You know, this one still has the evap. I didn't take the evap stuff off on that thing. These were kind of janky, and they're underneath the skid pan. I think for 21, they changed those. That setup's different now. And but anyway, I took those off because, yeah, they're notorious for problems. This one is just like a modern evap system can sitting underneath there. I never took it out. I did the that temperature thing. What else was it I did to it? Wasn't there something else? Yeah, I didn't. The evap thing is still on there. What was that I did to that thing? It was something. Maybe it was just that temperature thing is all I did, with a little temperature gauge up front, and it tricks it into thinking it's a little bit cooler. I think it's like 10 degrees. I don't know if that's 10 Celsius or 10 Fahrenheit, but it tricks it, and it makes it run just a little fatter. But yeah, that was no problem. I don't care about that. But these, because the way I set it up, they breathe into the atmosphere. The tanks do, so it's important to keep them topped off, like the DR and all the Harleys. Even Kelly's 21 freewheeler has no evap canister on it. That probably changed for 22. I think all the Harleys probably have them now. But yeah, her tank vents out into the atmosphere. So keep them full. The less air that's in there, the less chance there is for condensation to do something to your tank. Not to mention it keeps the gas fresher longer. But luckily, we haven't had any long gaps of time where we haven't ridden them. But anyway, let's go out there and do a goodbye and call it into the day. Well, hello there, YouTube. You'll have to pardon we just slaved in the yard for hours.
I look like crud.
You know what's a real bummer is it ended up nice, with 1% and 0% chances of, you know, you go hour by hour. And had to do the lawn and no motorcycle ride.
I know. Well, this morning didn't even think we were going to do the lawn.
No, yeah.
It kept dumping.
I can't believe that like in an hour and a half with the wind, that was enough to dry that thing out. Because
Yeah.
I came out this morning, it was, I don't know, it was noon or, I think it was right around noon. I come out here because the sun came out. I'm like, whoa. So I look out the windows and see blue patchy sky. So I come out here to check out the grass. It was just, it looked like it just rained on it. But, you know, it's funny, the gravel and the sidewalk was just slightly damp. And then hours later, when I came out here, when I started the vlog, the wind was blowing, dried that right out.
That's nice.
I don't think it was even 45 minutes or an hour prior. We could hear it pounding on the roof. And, well, not going to get that lawn done today.
I know.
Another sunny patch. That's cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, got it done.
It
Man.
needed it bad.
Yeah.
We couldn't keep letting it go.
Looks like it's going to rain first part of next week. And I think it's going to start tomorrow. I don't think there's any chance. It ramps up to like almost 100% chance. Look at a rabbit running down.
Oh, run.
Run down the road. Get out of the way for the dog. See ya.
Danny goes, I'm just going to watch you.
But waiting another week, that was way, way too far to wait.
Yeah.
That was probably one of the worst. I'm sure that was the worst one, but
yeah,
maybe because it was bad. It was going really, really slow with the mower just to keep it from plugging up. You know, it's funny. I got done with it and I looked underneath there and it's all dry. I'm like, man, I thought you were plugging up on me. I could have went faster. But anyway, got it done.
That's good.
We'll be moaning and groaning because we're going to be sore tomorrow.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Between raking and blowing and hauling and...
Yeah, I think in that raking thing.
Yeah.
I can feel it in my arms now.
She discovered that Milwaukee leaf blower pushes a lot of that grass really quick. She just puts it on high and just wow, wow. She went...
Make little piles, little troughs makes it easier instead of raking the whole yard.
Yeah. She went through a 4 amp, a 5 amp, and an 8 amp battery. They're all sitting there cooling off. They're too hot to even plug in. So, woman, you didn't let the last one cool off. That's a lot of work on that thing.
You got to get that grass up and kill it all.
Yeah, it will. Plus, Andy and them will run through it and track all the grass in the house when they come in. And,
yeah, they'll have green feet.
Yeah, sitting there on the porch, clean their feet off. It's like when it rains, you got to dry them off and stuff.
I know. Pitiful.
A lot of work, them dogs.
I know.
But anyway, that feels good. We got that done.
Yes.
So I think on that, we're going to bounce.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And you guys have a wonderful Sunday or Monday.
Oh, that image stabilization is working. My hand's shaking.
I know it. I can't hardly get my arm up to do the little...
weed eaters and everything else. All right.
We'll see you in the
Until
morning.
Tomorrow. We'll see what happens. All right. Bye-bye now.
Bye.